Welcome to the 4-minute morning for today, which is the 6th day of March 2018. Everything you do, like always, is your own risk, own reward. And I'm going to start off with strategy. Well, that's what I call it because my strategy oftentimes works within Fibonacci. And Fibonacci is huge at around the 60,000 handle, which is what the downside level is when you encounter this low and the high a few days after that, which made it to the 18 of highs. It is backed out of the support. So that is in one area. Looking at this even further, when we consider the Fibonacci from this high to this low, well, the key next 61.8% down mark comes in at around the 61,000 level. On the 3-day time frame, looking at this low from October and the summer highs of last year, price action, which was at the 38.2% mark, now making it down to the 23.6% handle. And I'll be very curious to see how well this works as support. I do have a buy order, barely over 60. Here's something that's hard to find right now, and this is a major alternate coin that's in a very nice bullish setup. When you look at this on the daily time frame with Monero, it's got the sideways consolidation and consolidating a few days amongst this big resistance level. Looking at this even more long-term 3-day chart, it showed support here at the end of January where this major resistance was. Holding and staying above this now for basically the entire year. And all it's doing on this 3-day chart is it finished the session here on the 2nd, which doesn't make sense. Maybe it started on the 2nd, I think. That would make more sense. So it ended on the 5th above the 18 average. And this thing looks pretty good right now. We'll see how it plays out. ZEC has spent the last few days within this current price area. And it's at a 38.2% down mark from this high. It's well below the 18 average of lows. So therefore, with a few days of consolidation, it could very easily have further down moves lower. And if you look for another leg lower, I'd be looking at a 61.8% move from here to here. And I'm going to put a line in for where that level is. 2687. And that looks pretty much right. So if this level gives in, I'll be looking to add a small position or add to my position a little further. And I love things like this with Ripple because I want a story, and I'm getting the story. As several periods, this time in here on the early January, supporting a key fib level, again on February the 2nd, shortly thereafter on the 8th, but this time it had a good rally, comes back down and really supports and resists it, resisting it down towards here, and now back to this resistance point. And it's basically telling me that we're either resisting this level, which is the next stage of creating the next leg lower, 5,000 is where the expected target I have set in at, or we would be building a nice little failed breakdown as a possibility, as we've had several periods below this line. And if this can recapture relatively quick above this line, hold a support, and test a resistance nicely above it, somewhere around 105 handle, that could be playing for a decent failed move, fast move higher. Thank you for tuning in and have yourself a great day. Bye-bye.